Hey friends, it's me Stace. Today we're using our Cricut to make this super cute vest card. Isn't that fun? So there's the outside, then we have the inside. I also did put a piece of white cardstock on the back for a place to write the greeting. But how fun is that? And very easy to do. I'll just go to the computer and we'll get started. Alright, here we are at the computer. I'm already logged into Cricut Design Space. I am also in the welcome screen. We're going to go right below where it says recommended for you and click on the card making category. Then on this screen, we're going to scroll almost a little bit past halfway down until we get to the professional cards. There they are here, the professional profession cards. There's such a cute variety here. They have a few tuxedos, a graduation, pilot uniform, a chef jacket, military, a workman or a handyman, police, a scrub top, doctor's lab coat, firefighter. I'm going to choose this one here, the father's vest card. I'm going to click on that. It's going to bring up a preview window. Very bottom, choose customize. So here's the card as well as the envelope. Now if I go to my upper right hand corner and choose make it, just to see the size of this, you will see the envelope. You'll need a 12-inch wide piece of paper. Then the card base, this is right on the 11-inch line, so you'll probably need like an 11.5-inch piece of paper. I'm going to choose cancel. I'm using 8.5 by 11 cardstock, so I want to resize this card to fit on 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So the first thing I'm going to do, you see it does come and group together. We're going to right click on it and choose ungroup. And I'm going to move this out of my way a little bit. And I'm going to resize it to the envelope. The envelope is our biggest piece, so I'm going to use that as a guide. So I'm going to bring this piece over and put it on the envelope. And you want to make sure everything's inside the envelope. Like nothing, you don't want to have it over here or up like that. You want to make sure everything's inside of the envelope. I'm going to grab this piece as well. Then we have the tie. Then we have all these pieces. I'll just grab all those and bring them over as well. All right, highlight everything. Right click on it and choose group. Now that it's grouped together, it'll also resize together. So have it selected, go to the top toolbar where the size is. I'm leaving the lock locked and changing just the width and making this be 10.5. I'm going to right click on it and choose ungroup. Now if I go back up top and choose make it, you'll now see the envelope will fit on 8.5 by 11 cardstock and our card base will fit on 8.5 by 11 cardstock as well. All right, choose cancel. All right, so how the card goes together. This is the card base. Then we have the shirt. This is going to go on top of the vase on the inside, just like that. Then the vest is going to fold over on top of that to create the vest piece. Then this is the collar that will fold back. Then we have the tie. Then we have these two pieces here for the pockets on the outside of the vest. Then we have the two buttons. The button size is 0.365. I may use the cardstock buttons or I might just use real buttons. I'm not quite sure. All right, what I want to do first is go to the very top and choose make it. All right, so you'll see we need 5 mats, one for the envelope, one piece for the tie as well as the buttons. The brown piece is our card base. The other brown is for the pocket pieces. Then we have the blue, which is the shirt. I'm going to click on continue, cut everything out, we'll go to the table and we'll put the card together. All right, everything is cut out. The first thing I'm going to do is do my envelope first. So I'm going to fold in all those square marks, or just finger press them to get them started. Now we did resize this to fit 8.5 by 11 cardstock. The envelope was a tad bit short on this end here, but I think it's still fine. All right, take your bone forward and go ahead and give all that a nice crease. Okay, so what I want to do first is put some glue on here and on this flap here. And I'm just using my art glitter glue. So I'll put a little bit of glue there and also on this flap. And just fold them over. And then I'm going to put some glue on this bottom flap here. Okay, just hold that for a second. All right, so the envelope is done. We can set that aside. All right, now we have the card pieces. Now I was playing around with this, and I do, you can use paper if you want to, like a pattern paper for like a pattern shirt, but you have to, it has to be double-sided paper because the t-shirt part here, these little score marks are going to fold inward and create the color that you see here. So you want to make sure if you're using pattern paper, it's double-sided. All right, we're going to take this, actually let me take this first, and just fold this Again, go back with your bone folder, give it a nice crease. All right, now we're going to take this and put some glue on the back. I would use my ATG, my advanced tape glider, but it is empty. And hubby has to fill it for me when he gets home. All right. You want to line it up at the bottom, and I do recommend take your time with it so it's lined up all the way. Okay, so we have that. And while I'm here, I'm going to flip it over and put this piece of white on the back. Just for a spot for if you want to write a greeting. I do recommend writing your greeting before you put it on the card. It's not an exact fit, but this I did cut this to be 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so we have that. All right, now we have the inside, and what I'm going to do here on this collar is put a foam square on each one of them. This way it gives it a little bit of lift so it doesn't look so flat. All right, I'm not going to fold that down yet. On this one I used a blue tie. I think on this one I'm going to use a black tie. Okay, and what I'm going to do is kind of fold them down and get this right where that collar comes down at. So I think right about there is good, and then just make sure it's straight. Okay, then we can go ahead and fold that down. Super fun. All right, now we have the front, the vest. So we have these 2 little pocket pieces. And I'm going to put it kind of lining up with the point, like centered with the point. Okay, so there's one. And then we have the other one. Again, centering it with the point on the bottom. Making sure they're straight. All right, now we have the buttons. I'm going to grab a piece of cardstock here. Grab my tweezers. If you want to use real buttons, you can. I didn't have any small buttons that would fit, so I just used these ones. And they're going to go right in the middle. I'm going to put one there, and then the other one. Such a cute card. And like I said, I mean, they had so many designs in there. You know, they had like the fireman, the chef, the graduation, military, police, the doctors. Super cute. Right? How fun is that little card? Right? Great gift to a male in your life that wears jackets or wears shirts, like dress shirts with ties and vests. My husband does not wear a vest, but he'll still get a kick out of the card. So there's that one there with the black tie. Then we have this one here with a blue tie. So I have the card kit for you. And let me check the envelope, see if it fits inside the envelope. I'm just going to do that first. All right, so I'm going to put all my embellishment stuff facing down. Okay, it's a little bit tight, but it does go in there. Let's get it all the way in there. There we go. Yep, it'll fit in there. Okay, so it does fit in the envelope. I always like to test that to make sure everything fits in there. All right, so the card kit. I do give you the blue tie and the black tie, so you can decide which one you want to do. And the buttons and the pocket pieces, I did put them in a baggie, so you won't lose, so they won't get lost. So anyway, there you have it, my friends. Really fun, super easy, great guy card. To win the card kit, go to my website. I'll have the direct link below, and leave a comment on the blog post, and if you're the first one to leave a comment, you'll be the winner of the card kit. A little bit tongue-tied today. All right, my friends, any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.